Alright, as you were saying, we have cut out the front side with the lining and the back side with the lining. So now, I told you that the A-shape gown is going to have a small design in the front. I want to make the small design before I will sew it together with the lining. So, this is what I want to do. I'm going to use this setting, fold it into 4. This is the front, this is the back. Fold it into 4 and measure this 14 inches. I'll be using 12 inches. Okay, let's use 13 inches because I'll be sewing it round. So I'm going to join this fabric like this and then turn it. Okay, alright, this is what I have made. I folded it into 4 like a triangular shape, sewed it round like this. I got to this point, I stopped and turned the front side of it, and then close this side. Okay, so now I want to attach this to the front of this the front side. You iron it, it will be okay. You iron it first so that you get the exact shape that you want, and you see the beauty will come out by the time I'll iron it. Okay, so I'm going to use my machine to join it at the middle here before I attach it to the front side of our gown. So you can pin it. So make sure you sew it at the middle. Make sure you get the middle points. Okay. Now I'm going to join it straight with this. So I'm going to place it here, but before I do that, I'm going to cut out a piece of this fabric. I'll sew this side, sew it this way, and turn it so that I'll fix it here like this. Attach it to the front like this before I'll now join the lining. Okay, alright, let me do that. You start, make sure you get the middle point of this gown so that this little design will be at the middle. Mark the middle point. This is it, or you can use your iron to iron it down so that you get the middle point. Okay. Place it here. Place it here, and then use this material, sew it down like this, bring it forward, and then sew it straight like this, okay, so that this side will come down. Just sew it straight. Sew it, remember, sew it like this first, and make sure it's at the middle. Sew it straight and this way, okay. Let me do that, I'll show you. Alright, this is what I'm having here. And iron it. You can use either taffeta. I'll show you the one I made with taffeta. So it's very lovely. Okay. And now we are going to join our lining. This is how you place it. Please, for those of you that have not done this before, this is the front. Now keep it like this. So you are going to sew this neck, or you cut this thing out. That is why I decided to attach it now, so that by the time you sew your neck, it will not show. Okay, so you are going to sew the neck now. Place the lining like this, sew it round, sew the armhole like this, and then the down straight. While sewing the down, make sure the lining and the fabric are on the same line. Okay, after sewing it, you are not going to sew this side. You sew the line, this down like this, okay, the neck like this, and the armhole. I'll do it and show you. And also you do the same to the back. Do the same thing to the back side. When you are placing your lining, make sure you put the inner one, this very one, the front side, make sure it's inside. If not, by the time you finish sewing, you discover that one side is the front and one side. Don't keep it like this when you want to sew and turn, unless you don't want to turn it. But when you want to turn it, this is how you place it. Okay, like this. Place it like this, you can see. Okay, now we are going to sew this. You sew this neck like this, sew the armhole, make the down equal, and sew before you turn. Let's do that, and I'll show you how to turn it. Alright, now see how I joined this very one with the lining like this. Since it's sleeveless, I don't want to fold it, and I don't want to use bias to fold it, so I sewed it together. And then you make this down with the lining equal and sew them together. You don't sew these two sides, you open it from here. Have you seen it? That's why I said you should cut it the way I showed you. You don't cut the lining and the gown itself together. You don't cut them equally. This is the neck. This is why I did this first, so that these rough edges will not show. Alright, we are we're going to tap this. At the time we iron it, it will relax and you see the beauty will come out. So this is the front. Okay. This is the front. Have you seen it? These are 24 inches gown length. Okay. Now let's turn the back side. Turn it like this, because you sew only the neck, the armhole and the down part of it. This is it. These are measurements, you can see. Now turn the second part of the back. Like this. This is the neck. This is the armhole. And then the down. See, now having done this, we are going to mark out that zip allowance that we left then, so that we can fix our zip at the back before we now mark the measurement for the pockets for the two sides. As I said earlier on, if you can learn how to do this for your daughter, you can also make it for yourself. The only difference is just the measurement, okay? Alright. You iron it so that it will be relaxed and the beauty will come out very well. Now we are going to remove that 1 inch. Mark the 1 inch allowance that we left. Mark 1 inch to you down. Connect. Do the same thing here. Mark out the 1 inch again from this side too. So now we are going to fix our zip. These are long zip. We are going to fix it. I want to show you how you fix the zip. But if you have your iron with you, to make it easier and faster, as you have already marked it out, you fold it and iron it so that you follow the line as you are joining it. Okay? Alright. So these are the two sides, okay? This is your zip. Remember, 1 inch. You are going to place it like this, turn it this way, and sew it, following the 1 inch to where you want it to stop. You tack it, okay? We are going to do that now. Alright, this is how I placed it. If you zip it like this, you see that I turned it upside. Okay, so you turn it, face it down, mark the 1 inch, and then open it so that it will be easy for you to join. Alright, so this is my 1 inch, and then now start so. Okay, this is it, and you zip it back. You can see. Put this side inside this remaining side. Fold it and tack it at the edge. This is it. So we are going to join the second part of it. This is the second part. You turn it this way. Okay? Look at it. And these are our marking. So you are going to sew from here, from that 1 inch to this very point where you want it to end. Okay? So let's do that. Alright, have you seen it? This is what we have here. And you do this same thing here. This very side, put it inside like this, fold it back, and stitch it so that that side will be relaxed too. Like this. Okay, that's it here, and then you fold them into two and join the remaining parts together. Join these sides together. Okay, you can start from down. Make sure they are equal. Remember, we removed 1 inch. 1 inch. So you join. now we are going to join both the front side and the back side together. Join starting with, before you join the two together, you join the two shoulders first. Join the two shoulders together first, like this. Okay. Second one, two shoulders, because the armhole has been sewed, has been closed, so you join the shoulders like this. Had it been these armholes are open, there's another way I will show you in our next video how you sew the shoulders and these rough edges will not show. See the back, you see the front. So now we are going to measure the two sides and then join. Alright, you can see the front and the back. Now we want to do the final shaping. Okay, make sure this design inside is not coming out until when you finish. You can then tack it, so that you don't make a mistake and sew it together with this as we are going to shape it. So remember, we are working with 23 inches bust measurement. Now we are not dividing by 4 again, we are dividing by 2 now. Okay, so 23 divided by 2 is 11.5. So we'll measure 11.5. Let's make it 12 so that it will not be too tight on her. $11.5. Mark it. 11.5. You mark it. You can decide to extend it maybe by 12. Okay. So this is what to do. Remember, it's A-shaped gap, it's not fitted gap. Alright. So I'm going to do the same thing at the back, but in order to save your time, what you have to do, if you mark the front side, use your pin to pin it, following the marking, so that by the time you turn the back, you don't need to start marking it again. You only follow the pins and shape it. Now you turn it this. So now you use your machine to join it like this and turn. Alright, these are done. You have joined the two sides. You can see that little flare that I did. Little design. See the back, the zip. That's it. Look at the shape. The sleeve. You can see the sleeve and the neck. Okay? So these are done. How will you feel if your daughter is wearing something like this and tells people that my mommy made this for me? So I want to challenge you mothers out there, especially those of you that are not doing anything, or you have the passion but you don't have the time. Just click to my channel, watch the videos, follow the instructions there. You'll be able to make something more beautiful than this. And I want to show you this same style but a different fabric. This is it. I made this with organza. Why this is satin. You can see it here. Also for babies or baby girls or kiddies. You can see it. See the zip, how it's being fixed, the neck and every other things. So I want you to subscribe to my channel. Click on the notification button in order to get my next video. I will be teaching us on how to make another simple gown for your wonderful daughter out there. From there, we'll proceed to other styles that you will love very much. Thank you. I love you. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. See you some other time. Bye.